Thank you guys. Alright, I'm running a little late here, so I don't have much pause time. Oh no, and I entered the map instead of the dang. Great. There's gonna be people all over the dock stuck. Come on, man. Oh, I don't know why I still can't get used to that. Hey Benjamin, how have you been? Hey Roy. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a little bit Baitcoin farming today and a couple comps, but let's see how it goes. Oh, this looks like a bad peak. 53 for a high. You're lucky to get your 4. Oh, I'm out of practice too. I've been farming too many event fish, guys. I don't even know if I remember how to cast a lure. No, thankfully not. No, they don't. That would be problematic, wouldn't it, Wolf? No, as you can see, the water's not green. Oh, good, Kevin. Glad to help you, buddy. Holy cow, man. Oof. If I can just get 4, I'd be extremely happy. Because I haven't been playing many comps, been busy doing other things. Oh, good, Kev. Yeah, we wouldn't want the blocker. Yeah, I wouldn't want to catch a... Unless they let the rowdy bass count. That would be good in this one, Wolf. We definitely like a 28-pound bass in our bag right now. Yes. Best advice, Wolf, if you got anybody, a person that could just join it for you, create a little custom template. That way you don't have to deal with the event fish. That happened to me one year during the, I was practicing for the catfish thing, believe it or not, and it kind of overlapped into it. I was trying to practice for the catfish final one year, and the same thing kept happening to me. Yeah, and I still need to do the missions myself, because I don't even know if I'm going to get a uni. No, I had to do it one year. Well, if I'd made it final by myself and nobody was wanting to practice, so I just put a template up, and they joined it and didn't play in it. No, not normally in this one, man. I've never had to. Not in this one. I've had a buddy win this one before with a Thetis. If that tells you anything. My buddy John won this with a Thetis before. Oh, this is a bad one, though. Starting to wonder if I'm even going to get any. I haven't even got a trophy. Bad luck continues. Yeah, somebody was telling me about that halibut thing. I only got 100 of them, though. It's going to take me forever. It's going to take me forever. Guys, I may or may not play in this one. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. No, it wasn't an SE Thetis. I don't think he's got an SE Thetis, bro. Holy cow, man. I hope that's him. Please be him, bro. Alright, it's a small one, but we got one out at least. That'll respawn in 10 minutes. Oof. That'll respawn with 10 minutes left. Hopefully I can get this one out. Oh, that's a trophy, I think. Trophy or a baby uni. What's that scan? Okay, I think we've been invaded by the 10-pounders, guys. This one's hard to explain. I think they changed it a ways back. I've gotten two over here before, sometimes left or right. Sometimes I've got it short here, sometimes over there. I've gotten two. And then sometimes you can get two at the other spawn point. I think it's just random. Wolf. They don't hand out 5 very much anymore, 5 or 6. There's times I've gotten 6 in this. In 45 minutes, but it's been a long time since that happened. In other words, sometimes if you get one there, then you can get one shorter, or left and right, or here and there. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. And then here, I used to get one there, and I would go down and try to get 1 or 2 there, and then I would get like a bonus one here, but I don't hardly ever get that one anymore. So sometimes I'll get it here now sometimes, and then I'll get it here, but it still just seems random. And it could be peak dependent too, Wolf, I don't know. Definitely practice. That's the tough part. It's hard to practice because we don't know. The peaks can vary too, so it's kind of hard to practice too much too soon because you don't know what the actual peak's going to be until they release the tournament tab, if that makes sense. That's why I usually don't put too much into any of it until I know what the peak is. Hey P, what's up? Alright, Cosmore, appreciate it. Yeah, they'd have to be 2 12-pounders anyway, so. Just fishing and get a break from the Baitcoins. Thanks for stopping by, Cosmore. Enjoy your day, buddy. Yeah, that would be kind of nice if you always had 2 weeks. I always thought what would be cool, though, it would be kind of cruel. What if they dropped a tournament, one of the monthly tournaments, and then weather pattern unknown? Imagine if they dropped the weather pattern unknown. No, there used to be. And I've tried and tried down there. I'll go down there and get a trophy every once in a while on this. But yeah, back in the day, there used to be a unique down there between those sticks. Way, way, way back when, Wolf. That would make it kind of interesting though, Roy, right? If you didn't know the peak until you go into it. And that one too, Wolf, it's not paramount. Some people still go for the butterfly in that thing, but unless you had a really extremely small, like 8 pound unique largemouth, since the butterfly only get to like 9 pounds, it's not really worth going for the butterfly unless it's a really bad peak this year or something weird. Like this peak's not good. You can tell this peak's not good because the scores are only 53. More backlash, huh? Why? You could get more than that. Depends on the peak. Well, if I'll try. Man. I want to think you could probably get 12. 12 as many as 16, to be honest. Just depends on if it's dropping extra ones or not. I think you could qualify with 10 if they were big enough, obviously, but the odds are you're going to get a 9, 10, and sometimes even an 8 pounder. They get down to like, I think 8.3 or something stupid. They get down really small. In other words, it's possible if, let's say you get one here, and then 2 from infinity, you could get 4 on a rotation. It's rare, but it could happen. And then also you could have respawns not show up too. What I like about the qualifier, the actual qualifier, you can use something besides a bass jig too. So if you like buzz baits or walkers or poppers even, I like mice. I think I used mice a couple times. I even like the mice. So in other words, also if you do practice wolf, see what another go-to is besides a bass jig. Because you don't have to use just a bass jig like you do in this thing. You found that low. Yeah, I thought it was down small. I couldn't remember if it was 8.1 or 8.2. I know it was way down there. Benjamin, I've also found low ends on a lot of these things, as you well know. Oh, you're not bothering. Well, if I'm literally doing nothing right now, you're not bothering me. I think Salmon Clash is one of the only ones it's hard for me to keep up the chat with because Salmon Clash is such a timing thing. I've already got my uniques out. Looking at the leaderboard, they're not handing out very many. On this peak, it doesn't look like they're handing out 5 and 6 of them, that's for sure. You're not bothering me. I've played in this one so many times, anyways, it doesn't matter. Salmon Clash is probably one of the few that I would neglect chat a little bit if I'm in a key moment. There's my lucky bowfin. Yeah. I wish, Roy. What's weird, Rui, is I've podiumed in this 5 times, and every time it was the first place. I've never got second and third in this one. This is a hard one to podium in, just because, generally speaking, it's probably one of the most popular ones. Yeah, for sure, Wolf. But yeah, there's probably, even with a lot of people being at work right now, there's still 185 people in this, even with the St. Patty's Day thing going. I've seen as many as 350 people in this one before. Well, that too, really. Not only do you need uniques, they all the podium. You almost need 11-pound average most of the time with a 12-pounder thrown in. So you gotta get numbers and sizes, which is hard to do. Rui's probably farming the heck out of Baitcoins. Yeah, that can happen too. I played in it one time, Rui, and only got one unique, but I've had that run too. You get your 2 uniques and you don't even get a respawn. Oh. Whatever the lake's gonna have for you, it's gonna have for you sometimes. But I'm usually happy in this one if I can just get my 4. Holy. It's hoping for an 8-pound trophy. Oof. Let's go over here and see if I can get one trophy real quick. Come on, 8-pound trophy. Stay away, Snook. What in the hell, bro? I bet Malik's not too happy about losing Waddle. What the hell? I was happy we picked up, the Chiefs picked up Justin Fields. I was happy for that. I think he'll be a good fit for a backup. And if he has to start from Mahomes, but yeah, I didn't see that yet. Holy cow. Why would they get rid of Waddle? I mean, that's a lot of draft picks, but good grief. Crazy. Yeah, I would say they're, you know what I mean? I would have kept him for, well, maybe they're drafting wide receivers, huh? I don't know. Yeah, I hope not. They won't have nothing left. Malik had a good system as a backup there to Love at Green Bay, so I think he's going to be for a rude awakening if they keep getting rid of all of his weapons. Good grief, man. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Although I did have Waddle on my fantasy team this year, and he let me down quite often. Really, I don't even get one trophy over here, bro. Yeah, it was. Partially, for sure. Tua didn't play very good this year at all. Yeah, that was a bad structured deal when they signed him. Was that like a was that a 4-year contract that the Dolphins had signed Tua to? Gosh. Especially with his being prone to concussions and stuff. All right, 2 more casts for a trophy on that. Is that a trophy? Oh, not very big though. 1 more cast. Yeah, you'd think too many more times that's gonna happen, Jay. They're gonna have to figure out a way to. What the hell? That's a big one. Did I get a? Did I get a snook way back there? It's gotta be a snook, bro. That's a snook. There ain't no damn way that's a bass. Or a drum. Holy cow, man. Wish I could put that in there. 20-pound bass. You guys didn't see that? That's a good sign to leave. I was holding on to hope that that might be like a 12-pound bass wolf. No, back in the day, you used to be able to catch them in between there. But yeah, if there's a way they could, I don't know. It's like that happens so many times. Somebody will have a good performance and as a quarterback, and then they get rich, and then they just go downhill, and the poor team's stuck in a contract that they can't get out of, which kind of deflates the entire team. Yeah, I thought it was a snook too. Normally you won't get them that far back. Yeah, normally you don't get them that far back. Oh, finally a 7-pound trophy at least. Yeah, look, I don't even think I have pause time. Barely have pause time. Hold on, did I sign up for that thing? Oh, Salmon Clash is on tonight. That ain't been on for a while. I don't think I'm gonna get an extra one, guys. Come on. Just give me like a big 7-pound trophy. Give me like a 7-8. Nope. And here come the butterfly. Try the short cast. Come on, bro. Alright, I'm gonna kill about 5 minutes right here casting in this one spot. If I get him, he's usually off that mark. Trouble is, you gotta wade through 7,000 other fish. Ooh, NASCAR got 11-pounder. Hey Tyler, you playing Fishing Planet 2? Alright, buddy. Oh, that is not him. Is that a buff? What is that? Big trophy. Big common. Another baby trophy. You're on the Lone Star Lake? Yep, that's where everybody starts, buddy. You just gotta grind those spotted bass and you'll be out of there. Try not to leave the lakes too much either, buddy. You'll waste a lot of your money. Fish it until you get really, really bored and get as much money as you can. Try not to leave and join a lake, leave and join it, because it costs money, buddy. Budget wisely or you'll go broke. No. Amen, Wolf. For sure. Fill your net, go to the next day. Yep. I think I've cleaned out everything over here. It's gonna bite almost. Another trophy, maybe. Trophy butterfly, probably. Common largemouth 4-pounder. Well, at your level, I think you're stuck with a value spin, buddy. What, 5-pound trophy? What the hell? Yeah, you're probably stuck with a value spin at your level, man. Once you can grind and get up a little higher of a level, I think the most popular, probably at a low level, would be a jig winner. Jig winner with a breamer reel on it. But I think you're probably stuck with a value spin right now. It takes you longer. Yeah. Hey, Anna, too. How you doing, buddy? I know, Rui. I was gonna put a clip together on it at some point. It's so bad now, Rui. Yeah, it takes forever. Oh, dude, that put me right in the weeds. What the? Something bit that and threw it right in the weeds. 15-inch spotted bass, nice. get that. You still got 3 million XP to go. Yeah, it's a grind, man. Like I said, you'll like that spinning rod. It's just we'll have to get there. Put up a good fight. Yeah, those last two for sure. I was grateful when it was finally done. Holy cow, man. Alright, I got a respawn available here shortly, but we don't know if it'll come out or not. Are you using small minnows? You like how they fight on the spinning rod? Yeah. Yeah, I still got that. I was doing a little yellowfin when I was leveling here and there with the smaller 200-pound setup on it too. Well, that's what I was gonna do originally. Was just to get 105 and work picked up for me too quick, and so I pushed. But yeah. So I didn't want to. In other words, whenever I was coming home from work and wanting to stream and play, I didn't want to have to sit and level. So I just forced myself through it. But honestly, it's probably the most boring time I've ever had leveling on Fishing Planet, outside of the sturgeon grind maybe. At least the walleye grind, it only felt like it took a day or so, or a day or two, and you were through it. But it reminded me most of the sturgeon grind in the game, and I did not like it. Yeah, I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I hope they take a break from motion maps and let everybody catch up. Let's hope. Tyler, you might consider using, a lot of people either use a slop spoon there or a little casting spoon. If you like spinning for them, then you're not spending money on bait as well. If you can afford a little slop spoon or a casting spoon. Well, back in the day, we were forced with the sturgeon grind. Really, it was not fun. That's literally what it reminded me of, though. You catch a sturgeon for 400 or 500 XP, and it would barely move. And if you had premium, 900 XP, but it would barely move your meter, especially level like 48 to 50. Man, I'm really not even gonna get my respawn, am I? No respawns for road. Am I gonna have to go there and then come back up here? What's going on? Come on, bro. At least give me my third one. Might be a 2 in your own, guys. They sure the hell ain't gonna give me good RNG and big redfish. Holy cow, man. Yeah, you got the limited license. Nice. Saving my RNG for the best. Good point. Nah, I still like this one, even if I have bad runs. Okay, I guess I'll go down to the... Dude, he's jumping right in front of me. I just seen him jumping. Dude, I seen you. Alright, one more cast here. I'm at the bell. Can you give me at least 3? Dude, you were jumping right there. I seen you. You caught 15 come? Yep. That's good old RNG on Fishing Planet. I've had that run. It just would not cycle the trophy gilded in for you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if they're gonna... Dude, can I get one of my respawns or not? Both of them are available. Nada. Not a lotta. Are they really gonna stick me at 42 pounds, bro? It's possible. Cutting grass pickerel. Come on, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh, you're fine. I know what you meant, man. Holy cow, they're really not even... Ain't no fish. No fish for you, Rod. You get 2. Drag the bottom. Down low. Nope. Down low. Just off the bottom. Nope. That's not even him. Depends on the lake, buddy. Spinners, mice, spoons, buzz baits. They bite about anything, man. Walkers, poppers. And this one you have to use bass jigs. So you're forced to use bass jigs only in this thing. Good grief, man. They only gave me 2 10-pounders, too, on top of it, Jairus. I didn't even get my respawns, bro. Fishing Planet's starting out cruel today. What have you been up to, buddy? Wow. Bum, bum, bum. Can I have one of my respawns or no? Come on, game. At least give me one of them. Nada. that's not him. Trophy respawn. Trophy respawn. Wolf, boys. Does that mean the salmon are going to jump on my hook in the next one? I doubt it. But they owe me. They do owe me. Oh, come on. Not even close. Yeah, who knows on it too. Holy cow. Me and Rui were just talking about not getting both your respawns, and that's exactly what happened. GG's anyways. We still had fun, kinda. Be more fun if your fish spawn though. Holy cow, man. Holy cow. Alright, now don't crash my game on top of it, bro. GG's, boys. Well, really, you talked me into that. What's even worse is both of my uniques were only 10 pounds. Oh, pretty sure I was on the old E bracket on that one. Alright, well, they owe me next time I'm playing it, really. Or if I don't play anything until the Bass Tour, they definitely freaking owe me. They definitely owe me. Alright, do I even have braid? Did I sign up for this dang thing? I think I did. Oof. Will I even find my setup? Lost my setup? I'm not ready to travel. I'm not even set up, bro. Alright, I got a nice 80th place out of that one, fellas. Hold on. How bad is it? Is there anybody down there with me, or am I just down there all alone? I'm just down there all alone. Holy cow, man. 80th place. Nice. Like it. Boom, 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 boom. Get him. We got him, Josh. All right. Let's see. Put that on there. Put that on there. Gonna need braid for a long cast. Let's see here. Keep that blank for now. Yeah, it all gets expensive. It's very expensive, bro. Alright, we got a boat. Alright, let's go get this over with, and I'll do some Baitcoin farming. Where are we going, Moose Lake? Oh, Moose Lake did not treat me good yesterday. Let's hope it's the Sunny Peak. Triple trout was not fun yesterday. Alright, good luck, guys. Good luck. Imagine if everything was $1 in a store. Yeah. Unfortunately, later on in the game, when you acquire a bunch of money, there's not really anything to buy anyway, so it does feel like everything's $1. Oh no, and it's the sunny or the freaking snowy peak. Come on, bro. Nada. I don't even think I got a salmon jumping yet. Well, it could go just as bad as the last one, really. They could have me on the no fish list, bro. It's very possible. You and me both, but I have a feeling it won't be. I have a feeling it won't be. I have no idea, man. I hope it's G-rated, though. Well, you picked a good... If you'd had my run, you picked a good day to skip it. I had a spawn. Oh, yeah, man, I didn't get a spawn. Come on, bro. I think they're going to give me back-to-back smack. Come on, dude. How long can I go without a fish? I guess that's a better question. Finally. Respawns are going to be problematic because I don't even think that's a trophy. Unless that's a 12-pounder or something stupid. Too many to go fishing, yeah. It's only 38 degrees here, so we're not fishing today either. There he is. Actually, might be a good one, unless they give me a laker on the top or something weird. Dude, did they really give me a Laker off the top? What is that? Is that a 22-pound salmon? Holy cow, man. They did me a Laker, bro. They give me Laker off the top over here with it. Woo! Fishing planet. Holy cow, man. I wish I'd have caught a frog instead of that thing. Yowzers. Where, out of all the times I casted yesterday in triple trout, they wouldn't give me one Laker, and they give me a unique off a crankbait off the top of the water. Honestly. Holy cow, man. Oh, for sure. Right. Oh, man. What's next? The splake? Holy cow, man. I'm not even gonna get a trophy respawn? Come on, bro. Oh, he misses. Nada. I'm about to drive over to the... Depends on the lake, man. Every lake's different. Every money fish different. Every XP fish is different. Got one fish. God grief, man. How bad is this one gonna be? Please tell me it's not gonna be one of those where you don't even get 100 pounds in it. Not even a spawn. Interesting. This is worse than yesterday. Oh, I don't even get spawns. No spawns. No spawns, thus no respawns. Okay, at least pull my rod out. Mac and cheese for lunch. Holy cow, man. Finally. At least be a 19 pounder. Pity me. 17. That respawns with 3 minutes left. Woohoo! Alright, let's go back over and see if I can get another lucky cast, maybe. Probably not. Probably not. No. Only one spot with a trophy in it. Interesting. Oof. No, there's no king salmon here, man. They're just Atlantic. And on this run, there's barely salmon at all for me. There's 42-pound lake trout on the top, though, for whatever reason. Oh, you got 5 unis? Good job, buddy. Attaboy. I barely got 2, Will. It was not good. Which led me into this run that's not good. Good to see you got 5, buddy. Is there northern pike here? Yeah, there's northern pike. They get up to, I think, 15 pounds. Only trophies, though. Just trophies. There he is, but he's not going to respawn. Maybe a minute left. Spider with the jig was a beast. Yeah, I didn't have very good luck, buddy. No, there's no muskie here, man. Oh, 14 pounder on top of it with a 45-second respawn. That will never respawn. So. Let's see if we can get this one out. For sure better than nothing. But they do get up to like 22 pounds, so I would have been happy with a 18 to 20 pounder. Would have helped a little. Oof. Come on. Nada. Nata. Good grief, sir. Dude. Be there. Oy. Sometimes, no matter what you do with the lure, Tyler, they're not going to spawn, buddy. Oh, I missed it. How could you miss that, bro? And he missed it again. Come on, give me a 120-pound trophy. I would assume in real life, if they got a hook in their mouth, they're gonna know they're getting caught, Tyler. But on a video game, I highly doubt they know they're being caught. Okay, I only need like 20 more of those. Spawn. Come on. Good grief, man. Brutal. Brutal. Holy cow, man. I don't even know how I've caught 80 pounds. Spawn. Oh, well, I'm right there with you, man. They set it way too high. They expect you to have no life to level up on a video game. No, I get it. Worst that I've seen. Well, I wasn't happy about it either, to be honest. Nope, I was not thrilled about it. It's too much of one's time. Holy cow, man. Dude, and that's a 2-0, and they still ain't hitting it. God grief, am I even gonna get 120? I don't think so. It's another 45 minutes I could have just been farming Baitcoins. Well, don't jump out there if you're not gonna buy it. That makes no sense. Zero. Zero fish spawning. Zero fish spawning. One more cast, fishing planet. Oh, come on, there should be like a 7-pounder at least, dude. Zero. Holy cow, man. Good grief, dude. And it still didn't pull up the right rod. I switched to it. Alright. Is this tile active? Probably not. Salmon Clash is on. Outside of that, I don't think so, buddy. I'm going to be farming Baitcoins. I think I've seen enough of competitions today. Nothing's changed yet. That's for sure. Boring dead lakes. Holy cow, man. Not even a spawn? At least give me a bounce off. There's a bounce off passport. Give me a couple fake fish. At least I have something interesting to do. I'll look, Jairus. I think the Salmon Clash is on. Let me look. I don't think anything else you'd probably like. Swordfish or something? I can't remember. No, the lineup wasn't that good today. Spin the trout, or this evening, Salmon Clash, Linked Miners. I doubt you like that one, bro. Red and Shiny and Salmon Clash. Probably by the time you're home, man. Those two right there. Those both are fun, though. Do I even cast back out here? Is there even a point? Turn right. Dude, I've had bad runs in this, but not. See, not getting trophies, but at least spawn commons, man. He's jumping right through. Yeah, I may or may not do Salmon Clash. We'll see how my day goes, but yeah, the schedule hasn't been too good lately. Good grief, man. How long has it been since I had a fish? Not even a spawn? Oh, this game's never gonna change, is it? Good grief, man. Hey, Alex, what's up, buddy? Living the dream in this one, man. Dead like special. I mean, dead. Good grief, man. Now this is going to be my all-time worst run. I did get a unique Laker off the top, though, Alex. That was the most exciting part of it. Oh, I'm having a day, Jarvis, for sure, buddy. Hallelujah, spawn. Well, the good news is if I can get 9 pounds of salmon in the next 12 minutes, I'll have at least 100. Good grief, man. One fish. I got my lake on ultra low. One more try at this trophy. Start over here. Fish at this angle, maybe. Come on, give me a 20 pounder, bro. Through this whole torture. Come on now. I need a, yeah, I could take a whole pitcher of coffee, bro, or a thermos. Something to wake me up. Oh, man. I seen the 2 comps are on the day that I signed up for it. I figured both of them would be fun, but I thought wrong. I thought wrong. Good, come on. Oh. Too many empty casts, man. My fun factor for this last 30 minutes is 0. Don't spawn any fish, Fishing Planet. Start calling you Casting Planet. Holy cow, bro. There has to be one fish spawn, right? Just give me a fake fish, just to bounce off. Nada. Good. Nice. Dude, I'm glad I'm not Rodrigo right now. I think he'd be raging. Come on, man. Are you serious? There ain't a fish here. There ain't a fish anywhere. I'm gonna go back to the first spot I caught the trophy. Grind it out. If I'm lucky, I'll get 2 fish. Good God, how bad? How many? Where did they bracket me at in this one? I mean, it was bad enough in the last one. Is there like 400 people signed up or something? 141. Good God. Usually they'll turn the lake on for you at some point, not this one. Alright, one more fish after this, I got 100. I don't know how you could do... There's no way possible you can even do worse than this. 6-pounder? I won't even complain. In retrospect, I should have just sat over here and fished one spot the entire comp. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. Come on, give me another common. Spawn? Nothing. Nada. Oh, we missed it on the speed change. Holy misery. I think most people are rage quit this one. Come on, man. At least give me my respawn trophy. 105? 105 pounds of fish in 45 minutes. There's no way, bro. There's no way. No, it's bad, really. Like if this was Rodrigo, he would already rage quit it. I can't say that and blame him. It's just another zero fun. Yeah, definitely if you had this. I hope nobody else has this run. But this is a perfect example. I don't care what they do moving forward in regards to you can match make all you want, but if the fish don't spawn, it's not going to matter what matchmaking you do. Oy. Now this is by far the worst run I've ever had in this. Zero fun. I don't even get the respawn from here at all. Fake fish. Holy cow, man. I still only got a minute left. Can I get a 15-pound trophy in the last minute to give me 120? No, I got 300 in this not too long ago, but no, it's a snowy peak. But you should never only get 100 pounds, man. You just shouldn't. No, not 100. I could even seen 150 or 180, but 100? Why even spawn it now, Fishing Planet? Damage done. Damage is done, Fishing Planet. Get me the hell out of this comp. The stupid part is I was even able to come over and time it, even with the 3 minutes left to get it. But does no good if your other tiles aren't active. If every tile was active, obviously you score better. Rocket science. Holy cow, man. I caught 11 fish besides the unique laker. Unique lake. There's the end of it. There's the bottom of the barrel. No pun intended, Benjamin and Sewer. There's what the bottom of the barrel looks like. Holy cow. No, they probably won't really. I doubt it. I hope they do. I'm trying to remain optimistic, but yeah. Buzzkill. Buzzkill right out of the gate. No respawn. Largemouth and probably the worst possible run a guy could have and big redfish. Nope. And that's why I've said before I never took the personal rating thing because you can see I didn't get respawns earlier. I can't remember what I had. I can't remember what I had yesterday. That'll if you cared about personal points, that'll probably drop me 20 plus there for that just because my fish didn't spawn. So that's why I never took that serious. Never took that serious, guys. All right, let's get the hell out of here and hopefully we get spawns on Baitcoins. If not, I'm done. My my event fish don't spawn. I'm done. I'll go play GTA or something with my day. Well, we'll see. I think my opinion on it is if the servers aren't, they don't feel right, and you're not spawning like you're just people are less and less people are gonna play in them. If you've noticed, Keith barely even plays the game anymore. It's so bad. Holy. All right, let's go see if we can finally have some fun, maybe. Yeah, he's taking a break. He might come back at some point. He'll come back for tournaments, I'm sure. But yeah, outside of that, he's not. If you're just not enjoying the game, you're not enjoying the game. I have my days with it. That one's just, it's inexcusable when your fish don't spawn. I don't care if I catch a bunch of 20 pounders, but at least spawn fish, man. You're close to, yeah, I don't. I usually dust it off and then I'll get over it fairly quick. It's just between the leveling and everything else. It's just you go and play in some of it, and you just I generally just want to try to have fun with it. I don't care if I win or lose. It's just when you can specifically just sit there and cast, and you feel like you're just casting for nothing, it takes the enjoyment out of it. That's probably my biggest issue with it, because there's really nothing I even. There's a couple small things I'd like to win, but outside of that, I don't really even need to win anything. So if I'm not having fun, it's just boring as hell. Yeah, that's another thing too. The people you play with kind of keeps you going. You're just trying to make money. What level is Amazon? 68, buddy. Yeah, it's level 68. No, yeah, you can't take it serious. My mood a second ago was just boredom. Had nothing to do with winning or losing. It's just boredom because you're playing a computer. Obviously, you're playing a game to catch fish, and when you're casting and casting and casting, and there's nothing cycling, it's just boring. It just becomes boring. You're welcome, buddy. Yeah. Well, that on top of if you haven't noticed, Rui, you're are you 110 yet? You're almost 110. I think falling right behind the leveling thing where that got really boring as well. It doesn't make it any easier. I've never played it. RT. Yeah, I've never played it. I'm on PS5. We don't have RF4 on here. I've heard a lot of people like it though. Well, that's what I meant really, because eventually you feel dumb because you're just doing the same thing and you're casting and casting and casting when you know when you know there's nothing there. So you know what I mean? You feel kind of stupid at that moment. You're like, okay, well, I know there's not a fish there, and I'm just casting and casting and casting and casting. How did I get up so lopsided? I really need. What was I doing? 8? I've been doing 8. How many Baitcoins have you farmed, Roy? Other day you got 4 Unitamen, 40 kilo, and I didn't know. Yeah, death by sizes, that's what, yeah, we know. The sizes never bother me. I actually just sit and laugh about it. Like earlier, even if I would have caught 4 10-pounders or 3 10-pounders, a 9-pounder, and a bass thing, but, or even a second ago, if I would have got like 180 pounds worth of salmon, but to get 100 pounds or whatever the hell it was. Yeah, it's just boring. Oh, you're all the way on 2,000 almost? Nice. Yeah, that's why I hadn't streamed too much of it this weekend because I figured it gets boring to watch. But yeah, it has. That's what I was doing. Like I said yesterday, watch TV or something on your phone, or watch something as you're playing. I'll even put music on. It passes the time. Grinding Bitcoins is grinding Bitcoins, so it's usually not all that exciting anyway. But do something in the background. Music always on for sure. I watch this weekend. I don't know. I watch a lot of Joe Rogan. I was watching a lot of his podcasts as I was playing this weekend, farming them. Hmm. On a positive note, last night again, I almost had a perfect run. I was going to clip it, and I got the Leslie as my last lake or my last silver pot lake, and I got credits. How many clover coins do I got? I probably got. I'd have to look. 14 to 1600. I've already bought the kayak rod stand and the whatchamacallit again, so I'm just kind of grinding. And I'll probably save it up to get the boat next year. Is what I'm doing. But yeah, I had another lucky run. I think I got 13 baits. The day before I got 14, but I had 13 yesterday or last night when I collected. So I got lucky again. Means I'll probably pay the price tonight when I collect. I'll look here in a second, Alex. Yeah, I've already bought and sold everything I can, but obviously I'm not gonna be able to push towards the 1400, 1600, something like that. 1600, 1600. To be honest, I think I'm at 5,600 Baitcoins. If I had 6,000, I'll be happy. So I could another 4 or 5 days. If I could get 5, 600, I'd be plenty fine with it. Or actually, like 400. You farmed only 100. Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the Baitcoin line, but I'm definitely gonna get some repair kits. That's the main reason I'm farming, is just to have Baitcoins for the repair kits for tournaments and stuff. What have I got? Yeah, I got 5,600. So if I get another 390 to 400, it'd be plenty. You did some mention, yeah, I'm gonna backtrack on all that stuff. Probably some next week, depends on how busy I am. Yeah, I got a lot of missions to do over there. Holy cow, man. I'm not giving me that buzzman for nothing. What am I going for? It is a buzzman. Yep, that's what they'll do too when you're trying to. It's always the other rod going off, Tyler. There we go. $77 more. What the hell? Let's see if I get lopsided on buzzman this time. I'll keep 2 Ferraris out there. Holy cow, man. goes dead. It's gonna be my whole day. Better start biting. Oh, where they bite? Yeah, before you set up the next one. They can get fast like that. That's when it's usually fun, though. Holy cow, man. The thing I noticed, Jay, about that, it's that boat is so low geared, they might as well just left circle trolling in the game because the guys that have the other boats are forced to reverse troll. So they might as well just reincorporate circle trolling back in for the other guys that have the other boats, in my opinion. It seems unfair with that new boat that it's so low geared compared to the other two. Because the other guys have to go in reverse. So anybody that bought the Japan map, their boats are geared differently. So without reverse trolling, you can't just keep it at 1% or whatever and pull them in. I free casted when I was doing the swordfish. To be honest, I didn't troll too much over there with that boat. But I just didn't know. I noticed when the little I did over there, it was just weird because the Maldives and the Japan boat go too fast, and 1%. The testing I did on it. It's probably why the scores have changed a little bit in some of the trolling comps. For sure, Tuna Bonsai and a couple of the other ones. Probably Wahoo even. If they're trolling in Wahoo, 1%, they're just rip them in like they're nothing. Same thing probably the yellowfin comp. Thus, you might as well just left circle trolling in the game. Especially for the poor guys trying to farm. Yeah, but if you have one of their boats, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I think it's like 1% on it's like 5 knots, where the other one's 1% is 2 or 3 knots. So it's like you have to stop the engine on the bigger fish, to whereas the Valkyrie, it's to me this reminded me of circle trolling, but you're going straight because it's so slow. So it's a big advantage on that boat versus the other two. So instead of taking away from that boat, if I were them, I would make the other boats comparable gear wise, because it does seem unfair. To me, it did anyway. Oh, he's there. I've noticed you can sometimes tease a bite on the one in your hand at least. Just drag the bottom. Sometimes you get them to spawn. While you're waiting for the other ones to go off. How do you get more? That's a good question, Arnoldo. Um, Basically, once a day. What level are you, buddy? Once a day, you can go around and get the event baits out of golden pots and silver pots. Silver pots seem to hand out the baits more. It's still kind of RNG, like you might get game credits or Baitcoin or nothing at all. You're level 90. Yeah, you'd have to go through and get. If you got the game credits, best advice: take your net off so you're not spending extra money. If you got plenty of money to go around, you can do it once a day. It resets at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. For us, at least, you can do it once a day, and I would do it now, but I already did it last night. There's probably videos up you can find where the locations are. I just already memorized where they're at. So in other words, you have to go around to each lake, man, and collect them. Red and Shiny. Oh, I haven't played. I didn't play Red and Shiny. You must be thinking about somebody else. But I just got my butt handed to me in Redfish. Big Redfish, you mean? I got dumped on, bro. You're welcome. You'll see it's random, but you'll find the pattern too, buddy. The silver pots seem to hand out the baits more. But yeah, it's worth doing it. It can get slow at times, but it's worth doing it. 'Cause you only get to do it once a year, so that's why I'm forcing myself to do it. Basically, free Baitcoins, you just gotta spend your time doing it. It can get a little boring. Watch something on your phone at the same time. Big Redfish, yeah, that was miserable, Harold. Yeah, that's the worst all-time low I've ever had, buddy. Had zero fun in that. I think I had one spot that was active, basically. Only one spot that was really active. Casting in dead water.
bite now. It's picking up, picking up. Holy cow, man, come on. Spawn. I can hear somebody's fish spawning. What the hell? One of these rods. Spawn. There we go. Alright. Spawn. Well, I hope I have the energy to get another 300 more of these in the next 4 days. Thinking about getting a telescopic rod and see if I can flip cast for one of them. Just for something to do. Or I could get if I got a walker and tried walking on top of that. I think it's possible. Stout walker. Kid, I'm Roy. Is that your lucky buzzman, bro? Yeah, it gets hot and cold. Last night I was doing it. I had a really fast pace last night. There's one time in particular I even lost one, which is hard to do. Yeah, I had all four rods go off, and then the one in my hand went off. I was like, I think I got 4 out of the 5 though. And then sometimes you'll sit there and you'll notice you'll just get 2, wait a little bit, 2, and then all of a sudden it goes off. If you have really bad luck, then it's just really slow. Then I would say either change room types or change peaks. At least that's what I've noticed. I was noticing too. I don't know if anybody else knows. I felt like sometimes I was having better luck in a club room. Could have been in my head. I did it a little bit this weekend in a club room, and I noticed it seemed like I was having better luck in a club room. A couple more. I think I'm gonna go get a spinning rod and a telescopic rod. I want to try something just for break up the boredom. There we go. Teased into a bite. Bite. Yeah. This is like the skiing spot hot. Like I said the other day when I was doing this, it's nice because they don't get too far away from you. Even if you have a slow spell here and there, you can just watch stuff on your phone or listen to music. Grinding on Fishing Planet just kind of wears a person out, one way or the other. Been going over that corner. Yeah, I got a buddy he's been liking to the right a little bit on the other side. The good thing is I haven't got one blocker from here, so I spent the first couple days just going around the whole lake just for fun, but get to the point you just got to do the time. Do the time to get your coins. I'm usually glad when this one gets here, and then I'm usually by the time I've farmed it, I'm glad it's over. Oh man. I do hope in the future they bring back 2 Baitcoins per though. So much more fun. A lot more fun when it was 2. The rips all of the ginger. Yeah. I had a little luck. I have so much baits now I know I won't get through them all. Well, I saved up last year and didn't fish, so I've had some lucky runs on the pickup. So I was doing somebody had stopped by and said that the marmalade worms worked, and I tried those. The turtellini was working, and I think the candy wax worms. But I got so many of the vent baits, I was just hoping to expedite it. Dude, usually don't get swim offs. Alright, one more fish, so I'm gonna get a spinning rod for fun. I think it would be possible if I left it out there long enough, maybe. Does anybody have the DLC Loki? Have you noticed if you get better luck on it? I don't have it. I do got a Loki though, just not the green one. Did that disappear? Rui stole it. Rui, you stole my fish, bro. Uh, Alright, let me try something just for fun. I'll be back. I'll be back. Got 30. Got 30 anyway. $31. 31. Alright, let me try something. Get rid of that. What if it break my line? Dude, do I even have? There's the gold Loki. And where the hell's my telescopic? Right there. Probably break my reel. Don't know if that'll work or not. It might. It could work, theoretically. Wouldn't have the storage. Yep, that's a great thing to use it for too, storage. That's what I did early on for me, Roy. That and anytime I'd sell any DLC stuff. But yeah, I'm fortunate enough to have 3,400. Do I even have this stuff? Let me see, somewhere. Yep, and you definitely have enough cash for extra rails and stuff now. I need to go and clear my leaders out. I'd hate to look at it again. Oh, Dad, it just put me in a random row. How did that room already fill up, bro? horse around just to break up the boredom. Norwegian salmon for dinner? That actually sounds good. So you're farming the heck out of some salmon, I guess. Alright, let's try both of these just to see. I doubt it'll work, but maybe. Just don't tell me you're farming the hell out of trophy anglerfish, Wolf. Oh, that mission hates me. Hey T, how's your day going, buddy? Possible, not possible. I mean, there's nowhere really for the fish to hide. Come on, give me one rowdy bass. Just one. No chance, Rod. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to skip past the angler part of that one and go back to. I need to do the. I know I got all kinds of that stuff to do. But yeah, I'm hung up on the anglerfish. It hates me. Come on. Theoretically, it should work. I think they need to turn up the bite rate on the event lures a little bit. I know it's not going to be as fast as the baits, but they could buff it up some. I think it was your salmon joke, Wolf. Of course. Now it gets fast just because I go over there. Oh, you are really having salmon. I thought you were joking too, Wolf. I thought you were on a salmon turret. Norway. Oh, you were killing him because he was starving. That's the issue. So you really did cook salmon then. We got a little bit this winter that was fresh. That was nice from somewhere that my wife had picked it up. It was good. Yeah, it's getting closer to my lunchtime too. Could make us all hungry. Come on, Fishing Planet, pity me. I do got the stout walker. It'd be great if I got one rowdy bass off of it. Come on now. Maybe I should have tried the frog walker since it's so shallow back here. Frog popper. No such luck, Road. Come on, there's gotta be one rowdy bass somewhere. Or not. Portuguese oranges in the sauce. Sounds good. Breaking out a Halloween rod on a St. Patty's Day event. Party foul. Oh. He's got his ocean stuff on. Oh, wrong rod. Put Christmas bait on the Halloween rod on the St. Patty's Day event. The trifecta. I could try it. We could try it. Hold on. I got some worms somewhere. If I could get one to spawn, it'd be a hell of a fight. 13-pound setup. I don't think it's going to let me. I'd have to throw it out with no rods on, I think. We'll horse around, but we got to keep Baitcoins coming in. Let's see here. No thanks, Harold. I was trying to flip cast, buddy. That's why I said flip cast. I'm just goofing around, Harold. Something to pass the time. Is everyone glitched out over here? Yeah, he's glitched out in the back, I think. Yep. Yeah, that's all I was wondering. Not good. I tried big ollies over here, Harold. I mean, probably not good, buddy. Cause the big ollies was even a fight, even off the bank. I tried big ollies the other day, just messing around with it. And yeah, let's just say I almost broke a rail.
Those rowdy bass are strong, bro. I could probably get a spawn if I waited out long enough. I was just gonna see if it'd let you flip cast. Flip cast wouldn't be as big a deal. You could come over here with a Laker Pro, the little 13-pound setup. That'd be a hell of a fight. Of course, now I get a fast bite when I'm just trying to horse around. You'd think at some stage they'd bite the one float rod over the bottom rods, but maybe not. There's one. Oh, he still got away. Oh. Oh no, that telescopic rod's pretty strong. You can't run anywhere, sir. Alright, we got it to work. Small things amuse me. Oh, that was 900 XP though. Okay. He almost got away from me, Rui. He almost got away. I was able to quick set that too.
I don't know if I'd have got him in very easy without that. That'd have been a rowdy bass. Oh, did you try one the other? Did you try any of the? Did you try like a smaller, like Big Ollie? It was fun with the Big Ollies, but if you got more than one on, you're in trouble. Oh. Well, of course, we need the leprechauns again. Let's see, what do I got on? Dude, we're lopsided on the leprechaun. Bad this time. Alright, put some worms on, guys. We're gonna have to, I think. You got a try with yet? Good luck. Well, I dare you to cast it out without flip casting. I could try it. You tried starting out the Laker Pro. I wasn't that brave. No, I wasn't that brave. I considered it at one time. Like, let me try the Big Ollies before I do something silly like that. Oh, you couldn't get the bass in? uh, there's the leprechaun. Alright, we got the leprechaun, guys. Should I play? I'll sign up for it. I don't know if I'll play it, guys. I'll sign up for it, though. The way the comp's been treating me, I don't know. Especially after I see my 150th place in big redfish. I don't know. You'll do research next time. Bum, bum, bum. What am I doing? Always using the, keep hearing that ocean sound. He's got that ocean gear on. Keep hearing that ocean beat. Yeah, he'd showed me that like right when he was doing it, where he's setting the, he'd hook one, set it down the rod stand, and then pull it in fairly quick. Yeah, he'd send it to me whenever I was leveling. I think he was having fun with that. Be him. Nope, it's a buzzman. Oof. Buzzman heavy. Come on now. Give me my last one. That's what I was wanting already, Bass, just to see. Could we get him in? Be a heck of a fight. Remember that one, what was it, Thanksgiving event where they were having you catch them with the telescopic rod and you could get a certain unique size in at Cali with the telescopic rod. But if it got over like 35 pounds, you couldn't get him in, I think. Somewhere in there. Get like a 33 to 34 pounder in. So you should be able to get a 28 pound off of this, but maybe. Hell of a fight. And am I have to go all worms? Come on, bro. There's gotta be one little buzzman out there. A leprechaun. Yesterday I couldn't get the buzzman at the end of it. Come on, bro. Maybe I should try the worm on this. Hold on, let's see our 150th place. 39th. How many played though? Oh, Chris O'Dowd reset his way up there. Good job, buddy. Let's see. Anybody else get shafted as bad as I did? Probably not. Holy cow, man. I don't know. Some people had bad luck. 10 pounds. Whew. That was horrible. Got him, finally. A lot of bad luck. Yeah. For sure. The one time it's going to switch, right? There we go. Oh, I think I might have got one. Or no, what is it? Oh, it's Bass. Oh, we got him. We got him. Oh, he was only a 20 pounder, no wonder.
That's weird. That guy's bobbers just keep disappearing. Disappearing and reappearing. Hmm. Oh, I spawned right on that. Who would ever thought I've been flip casting for vent fish? Uh-oh, we got a fighter. Oh, gotcha. Oh, dude, he was only 18 too. That was actually fun. I'd still like to see if I can get a 28-pound bass. Would be hard though. But... Oh, he jumped on the bank. Leprechaun.
wonder how many casts it would take to get one to spawn. 40? Maybe 50? I don't know if I got that kind of energy. Uh-oh, everybody's changing rooms for spin the trap. Spawn, bro. Come on, just give me one pass. Even if it misses, just to see it spawn. Not a chance. They've had to turn the spawns down on those lures. I have not caught one this whole event. I've tried. Should be at least one. Cosmora, you should have seen my big redfish run, bro. I got 105. I got 105 in big redfish, bro. 105. No, I was able to flip cast a couple in over here, but I was trying to see if I can get one on a lure. Probably about 25 casts worth. Nada. I think a rowdy bass would jump up. No, 105 pounds, bro. Worst run I ever had in that. I think if they change the bracketing, that's going to help dead lakes. No, it was horrible, man. It was horrible. If I'd have been Rodrigo, I'd have rage quit. I thought about it just because it was boring. Maybe not rage quit. Boredom quit. Yeah, well, it's just. I got 300 in a couple weeks ago, but yeah, it was a snowy peak, but yeah, there's no excuse for the spawn rate I had in it. I signed up for spin the trout, but I don't even know if I'm gonna play in it. Starting to lose interest with them, slowly but surely. What's next? I go into that and get 300. I guess I could have server hopped 14 times. Yeah, I know, Harold. It's the point of you shouldn't have to server hop though, Harold. That's the point that I keep stressing. I'm just getting to the point I don't want to change languages and rooms and pause and all the other stuff you got to do and reset 14 times just to try to have fun. Again, if everything's so dependent upon what room you're in, it takes the fun out of it for me, Harold. Shouldn't even be a thing. Should be determined by your lure skill and your knowledge of the game more so than the room you're in, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't think they want to change it either, but apparently they're never going to. That's the problem. And if you email them on it, they'll say practice more. So if I go from, let's say, English to Spanish in that one, my scores can be doubled if I go into a different server. It could be something they just can't fix either. Who knows? Maybe they'd have to recode everything to change it. The server jump technique. Well, that and the pausing. Oh. You were first and yeah, I said I think before they nerfed the barbell, I had a couple clips that I'd saved to where I just went in the same room again. That's all I did. And it was first, second, and third were all in the same room. Me and two other guys were all in the same room in barbell before, multiple times, unfortunately. Yep, unfortunately. Yeah, well, and you've noticed, Auntie, you can tell which rooms are going to be more consistent or not. It does take the fun out of it, at least for me. It could be. I'm sure people practice that sort of thing. I know I got mental notes on a lot of the lakes that seem to perform better in certain servers, which I don't know why they can't realize that that is not a good game or a good thing for the community as far as. No, it does. Even when I have a good run, really, I'm just as I was earlier. I mean, it might get exciting if something weird happens and I get a PB and something like a fish or something, but sometimes even when I have the good runs, it's like I didn't do anything. I just had the lucky room. The other guy didn't. And sometimes you can be in the lucky room and have the worst luck in that room, but I've just noticed it too many times for it to be a coincidence. And I don't play on Xbox, so I can't tell you over there, but I think they have to change language types on their Xbox to even get into a different room, I think. On PC they can label them numbered wise, and on here it's 1 through 13. Here it's 1 through 13. Yeah, there's times if I'll play off stream, I'll go into a random room that I know that I can at least fish and have fun in. But yeah, I get sick of chasing it myself. Like earlier, I could tell I was supposed to, but it's just illustrating how bad the one room to the next one could be. In other words, once you know what your range should be on certain peaks, and then you get half of what your low end of your range is, it's like, okay, well, what should you go practice for? Yeah, well, sometimes people could play it differently too, but I'm talking more about the ones that I know how to play. Like in the new barbell one, I haven't even played yet, but I can tell you what my range should be even. I did a couple practice templates on it, but I sure as soon as I go in there, I'm going to get 60 or something stupid. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. But just in general, Hunty, if you go and look at How many? If you were not able to server hop, Hunty, how many podiums less would you have? If you didn't, if you only played in your German server, just your server and nobody else's. In other words, if you didn't hop from German to English or English to Japanese or Japanese to Polish or you'd be stuck with a lot of bad rounds. Yep. In other words, that for me that takes a lot of out of the whole thing to include the personal rating and the top 100 and all of it. Oh no, I agree with that. There is skill and knowledge for sure, but I'm just saying if you were not able to server hop, if you were not able to pause for those that pause through the dead spells, it would be a lot different. So I'd still remain optimistic. Hopefully they change some of the stuff, but yeah, to ever truly take it serious, it's hard to do. I know a lot of people still take them serious, but if you had to start in one particular room and stay in that room no matter what, it would play out differently. Oh no, I agree on that one. There's definitely a technique in that one that's different for sure. I got a guy on my friends list as we speak wanting to show me that one, but I just haven't had the time to mess with it. No, I would agree. There's definitely some weird technique in that one that only a few people are aware of, and more people keep talking about it. No, I got a guy right now wanting to show me that. Should I have him show me and then I'll put it up in a clip? That'd piss off a lot of people, wouldn't it? But in the same note, Hunty, you still server hop in Bloody Threat, correct? Even though there's a technique. You still change servers in that. A new glitch in the swordfish? Yeah, doesn't surprise me. That's another reason I haven't really gotten to the ocean comps. There's so many. There's so many. But yeah, I'd heard about the swordfish thing too. We're getting a swordfish in a minute or two. You can even get it to work on the marlin? Doesn't surprise me. Unique black marlin 0 fight time? Yeah, that's not good. That's the kind of stuff for multiple reasons. If it's left in a game, it just hurts the game. Not even just the comps, but that's why I said they need somebody that works for Fish and Plant that plays a little more that would catch on to that stuff quicker. But to be honest, can't they just look at the catch feeds? Don't they have catch logs in those comps? Or they could just see that it was caught too quick? Because you think they could just look at the catch log on the comp and see that the players are catching them too fast. Yeah, I don't want to know how to do it, Hunty. appreciate it, but yeah, I don't want to know how to do it. If you truly want it fixed, Cosmora, clip it and then send it to him. And then after you clip it and send it to them, tell them that they owe you a DLC or something. Or Baitcoins. You get a Baitcoin bounty of 500 Baitcoins. No, I would, even leveling, even as bad as the leveling is, I would rather fish my way there than, I'd rather fish my way there than exploit my way there, for sure. But I could see where they've set the XP so high now that people are doing it just out of desperation. DLC. You could ask them, Cosmore. Say, I'm going to show you something so devastating in your game right now that people are catching black marlin instantaneously. And it would probably help your bottom line. With me showing you this, do you think that you could throw a DLC my way? No, I agree. I agree, Ott. That's why I haven't played Bloody Threat much. But no, I got a guy wanting to teach me, but I don't want to. I don't want to cause the drama. He was going to show me on the Bloody Threat thing. I'm like, nah. Once he started explaining what he was doing, I'm like, no, I don't want to do it or show it or. Well, and that's the whole problem too. Is one person will say method, one person says glitch. They don't. Everybody's got different views on it, and that's usually what people gets people fighting. That's why I didn't care to learn it really, to be honest. If I can't just go and cast for a freaking piranha without doing some trick or method or exploit or however you want to phrase it. Oh no, I agree. There is some people that say that. Even if I've only podiumed in that 3 or 4 times, Hunty, I'd still either I just won't participate if I'm not far behind it, or it doesn't really matter. Again, in the end, I don't think 20 years from now I'm going to be telling my grandkids that, you know what? I made top 100 on Fishing Planet. I don't think I'll do that, so it doesn't matter to me. Like, even, it took me forever to even catch on that if you didn't do the thing in Emerald Print, yeah, I don't care either, Hunty. You used to care, though, Hunty. You used to care. For me, I just want to have fun. Well, that and hopefully Hunty real life has gotten way more important than. Hopefully real life's got way more important than what you're doing on Fishing Planet competitions, buddy. I'm glad to see you out with your girlfriend and visiting with her parents and going out to lunch and that sort of thing, because that's not good on your mental health if that's all you do is care about Fishing Planet competitions. That goes for anybody. If you get to that point where that's all you do is care about Fishing Planet competitions, it's probably time to take a break. Well, I was messing with that too before. I can't remember the comp I was messing. Me and Keith was messing with it, trying to see if they were migrating from one spot to the next. I can't remember what comp it was. Me and Keith was practicing it, and then as soon as we go into the comp, it wasn't even the same thing on the peak. We were following it around, seeing which spot was going to activate next and that sort of thing. And it still didn't matter. But yeah. Alright, boys. With that being said, I think I've had enough today myself. I might come back later. I don't know. I might do Salmon Clash. I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to go mess with that. I am not. I know how to rotate that, and I'm good at this one too, but I don't want to be bothered with server hopping and everything else. Need to practice minis, yeah. I don't know. Lately, I haven't been into the comps, man. Hopefully, when the World Bass Tour rolls around, I'll be into it again. I have not been into it lately. Max spin the trout. Oh, hell no, I'm not playing it. I'd signed up for it, but I think I've had enough after the big redfish. Not for me, boys. Oh, come on, Hunty, it'd be fun. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. If I don't see you otherwise, again, I don't know if I'll be on a little bit tomorrow. Is there even anything? Nope, nothing remotely fun. Nothing even fun tomorrow. Of course not. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, like I said, and we'll see you guys again. Glitching and chance. Yeah, well, and the problem is, even if you catch somebody glitching or whatever, I don't know. In other words, I've seen Harold in this game. I've seen accounts banned and then reinstated, and I don't even want to highlight the guy. There's one guy that I think Super Dave highlighted long ago. He's just changes his name and gets another account. So it's like they don't really do anything. So, but anyway, I hope you guys didn't mean for that conversation to go so dark, but yeah, until they fix a lot of that, it's hard to take any of it serious. But with the multiple counts too, as well, is very annoying. Yeah, yeah, but they don't, Harold. They don't. The same guy's just got a different account. He's had, I'm not even going to name the guy, but he's had 4 accounts that I know of banned. And he's on his 5th one, and he's the president of one of the clubs. But anyway, take care, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.